And welcome to another LEGO Bootleg review. Something a little bit special here. It is a full set of Stan Lee minifigures. Now this actually came out a while ago and some people thought it was, you know, in bad taste because at that time Stan Lee only just passed away not too long ago. So yeah, but anyway, I don't care about that because, you know, people say, well, Stan Lee is kind of cool and all, but there's also like bad things about him, but I'm not bothered because if you like Stan Lee, you want these minifigures anyway. If you don't like Stan Lee, then you won't want these minifigures. Whatever he was in real life and whatever complaints or praises people have from him, I'm just here taking a look at these minifigures, and as a novelty thing, I think these are kind of cool. Like, I mean, you know, people buy figures of Bruce Lee or other dead people. I don't see why Stan Lee would be any different. If I died someday and people were like, hey, let's make a figure of me, and I wouldn't care, I'm dead. So anyway, not that I would ever have anyone do that, because I'm in terms of the world, I'm a nobody, and in fact in terms of the universe, all human beings are nobodies anyway. That got a bit dark, but anyway, so this is Pogo set 8206. Containing figures 1817 all the way to 1824. Starting on the left hand side, we have Stan Lee as a Hulk cameo, and then we just have a few normal Stan Lees until we get to the white one. That's Stan Lee Winter Soldier cameo, and then we have first Avenger cameo, and then regular Stan Lee again, and then we have Stan Lee Iron Man 3 and Stan Lee Homecoming TV spot Stan Lee. So none of these have any like accessories or anything. They're just on the little minifigure stand that they're standing on the 3x4 plate. So take a closer look at these. All these Stan Lees have slightly different facial expressions, except I think that one's the same as that one, and that one's the same as that one, and yep, all the other ones are different. So here he's got a winking expression, and all of these are happy expressions except him. He's like, oh, the suit's gone missing. I think that's the one. And this one here, I know he's wearing pants, but because this is flesh colored, it just looks like Stan Lee with a belt on and no pants. So this is like pantsless Stan Lee. This is the wrong color of choice. It should have been something more like that. So this is just weird. And notice a lot of repeats here. These black patterns are the same on here, and these white shoe patterns are the same on them. So that's yeah. And of course none of them have any side printing, so the shoe pattern just sort of runs off is a bit weird. Now none of these have any back head print, so just basic, very basic detailing on the back of the bodies. It's better than nothing, I suppose, but there's really not much going on these minifigures. It's mostly just the coloring of the plastic and of course the face or head print that really makes it look like Stan Lee. So I'm glad that these are pad printed and not digital or UV printed with the weird sort of bumpiness and just the overall lower resolution. So that's nice that these are just regular prints. The plastic quality on these are okay. Notice a bit of extra plastic runoff on one of these arms there, making it not flush to the body. And some of these hands are really hard to push up into the arms, so when building it your hands may hurt, so definitely use some tools to help you push the hands into the bodies when building them together. And of course this color is just ridiculous, but otherwise some might see this in bad taste, that, you know, selling something like this right after the person has passed away, but it's been a year since then. If you like Stan Lee and you want to have him in LEGO minifigure form, these are not bad figures at all. Most important part of this is pretty much picking up the head and the hair piece. And for me, the bonuses are these two really, because there's something I can really remember from the MCU movies. The other ones, not so much. Now there are of course other Stan Lee minifigures from different sets. That way pops up as an Iron Man Stan Lee, or the one where he's telling the story to like the Guardians in space or whatever. So he's in that yellow spacesuit. I don't think I covered him yet, but I definitely have him in one of these sets that are lying next to me. So there are still plenty of other Stan Lee minifigures from different sets that you can pick up, but this is just one great way to just get 8 of them in a go. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.